Every moment has led us to this day. Every journey that brought us to this place. We're filled with wonder that words couldn't ever contain. This is what we've been waiting for. At the dawn of forevermore, we can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we've been waiting for. When the morning light brings us to our feet, we'll keep chasing what we were meant to be. We can feel it, we're ready for anything. This is what we've been waiting for. At the dawn of forevermore, we can stand on this ground so sure.
Never in my life did I ever think that a girl like you would fall for a guy like me. I will always kick myself for not making the first move freshman year, but will always be thankful that you finally did. From the moment that we met and became friends, there was always something about you that I failed to notice at the beginning. You make everything easy. You were so easy to talk to, and every conversation that we had just clicked. You're perfect, even though you won't admit it. The most caring person to me, sometimes the funnier person out of the two of us, and I couldn't think of a better person to be the mother of our future children and our dogs. You're beautiful inside and out, and truly the most perfect woman for me. I love you and cannot wait to see where our lives take us. One big thing that I love about you is your ability to calm me down. We both know how I get when I stress and get anxious, and you are always there to calm me down or just be there while I struggle. I can never thank you enough for that. Now to the promises that I know I will do all I can to keep. My biggest promise to you is to love you more and more every day, and to get you to love yourself the way that I love you. Through every bicker match, eye roll, stress burst, or trying to explain anything related to sports to you, I will always love you. I promise to love you more than the day I realized you were really special when we laid under the stars in my parents' yard, and I promise to remind you every day of how beautiful, sweet, and important you are to me. I promise to attempt to tell you anytime you irritate me or if something is wrong, and I try to hide it to avoid any sort of argument. Last, I promise to be your #1 fan and remind you every day that you are capable of more than you make yourself believe. You truly make me the happiest guy in the world, and will always love you until we peacefully die on the same day. That's the hope. Love you long time, your boy Baxter.
Where to even begin? I can't believe I'm standing here with you just hours away from becoming your wife. How incredibly lucky I am to have found someone like you when I did. You came into my life at the most perfect time, when I was least expecting it, but truly when I needed you the most. From that day to now, you have made me feel like the most beautiful girl in every room. You have taken care of me when I'm sick, held me when I've cried, and celebrated with me on every accomplishment I've ever made. And I can't thank you enough for all those things and for always being my #1 supporter. You truly do mean the world to me, and I'm not sure I will ever be able to tell you enough, but I love you so much. You and I have grown so much together over the years, from being just good friends to being in a serious relationship, navigating how to live together for the first time, experiencing all of our firsts, planning our first vacations together that have turned into yearly traditions for us that we go on every year, and now to us planning our whole wedding together. All of it I love because I've gotten to spend the last 5 years making the best memories with you. Being with you just makes perfect sense, and I couldn't imagine going through life with anyone else. I'm just so lucky to be able to spend the rest of my days with you, to get to love you, make new memories with you, and to experience all the firsts and all our lasts together. And most importantly, I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. We are going to have such an amazing life together as husband and wife, and I can't wait to experience every up and every down with you. Bax, I promise to be the best wife I can possibly be for you every single day. I promise to try and always make you laugh, even if you're feeling down, though I'm not very funny. And I promise to compromise when we disagree on things. I promise to always love you, no matter what. I love you to the moon and back. Now let's go get ourselves married.
To know and receive their love as a friend has been so rewarding to me. I am a better person because I know Baxter and Michaela. It's almost impossible to describe the feeling of true joy and relief to know that two people I care about so much are going to be taken care of for the rest of their lives by each other. So with that being said, Baxter, will you please repeat after me? I, Baxter, take you, Michaela,
I, Baxter, take you, Michaela,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish always
to love and to cherish always
for the rest of our days.
the rest of our days.
Now, Michaela, will you please repeat after me? I, Michaela, take you, Baxter,
I, Michaela, take you, Baxter,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish always
to love and to cherish always
for the rest of our
for
days.
the rest of our days.
These two separate vases of sand behind us symbolize your separate lives before you found each other. They symbolize your separate friends, family, and choices. Today, both of you seal your bond symbolically by blending these two individual vases of sand together. Now Baxter and Michaela will be exchanging rings as a symbol of their promise that they have made here today and of their ongoing commitment to one another. Baxter, if you will place this ring on Michaela's finger and repeat after me. Michaela, I give you this ring
Michaela, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
as my symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
Michaela, will
Lost it.
you please place this ring on Baxter's finger and repeat after me. Baxter, I give you this ring
Baxter, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness for you.
And now for the part that everyone's been waiting for. Baxter, do you take Michaela to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, respect her, comfort her, honor and keep her, and remain faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Michaela, do you take Baxter to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, respect him, comfort him, honor and keep him, and remain faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, you guys, you did it. You're married. By the power vested in me by the internet in the great state of Missouri, I now pronounce you husband and wife. It is my great honor and delight to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Krumme.
It's like a story that I never knew. With every word I read, it leads me straight to you. Every page that turns, oh, you pull me in. With every passing breath, a new one begins. Oh,
We were always happy with just Michaela, just a daughter, just one little girl. But now we have a son too. Baxter treats Michaela like a queen. I know he'll always treat her well. I'm thankful that Tammy and Marlon raised the boy with such kind, loving, and respectful manners. I love you both. Thank you to everyone for celebrating this day with us. Thank you.
I'm so glad you found your person, Bax, and I'm even happier it's Michaela. It's been a ride with Michaela. We've had a hell of a friendship, from being drinking buddies to before you and Bax were even together, to now as roommates when you were chewing my ass for stupid stuff I was doing, like leaving my laundry around or not doing my dishes like my mom would. You're a perfect match for Baxter and the sister I never knew I needed, and the best addition to our family. Thank you for being you and loving my brother with all your heart.
I've had the pleasure of knowing and being friends with Baxter for about 20 years now, and I can tell you that the best choice he's made was bringing Michaela not only into his life, but into my life as well. Michaela and I grew close over the years, and eventually she grew into being my best friend. There's been crying sessions in Walmart parking lots and watching you get engaged to the love of your life. I couldn't imagine my life without you two. I wish you nothing but the best and a lifetime of happiness.
I'm Baxter's little brother, you know, the accident of the family. The one who's not genetically modified. Yeah, I'm that one. One year for Christmas, Michaela and I had been meshing about planning to get wine drunk at our Christmas. And obviously it had to be on the down low because I was underage and Tammy and Marlon thought I was going to college simply for the education and no partying. Michaela brought the wine and the two of us ended up having a hell of a time together. Michaela was always down to hear what trouble I was getting into college, as she had quite the stories to tell about herself on her college side. She was very wild, let's just say that. You don't want to mess with her. I guess today you're officially old and married. I couldn't be more happy for you two to be, for Michaela to be officially in the family.
The day Michaela came into my life was one of the greatest blessings, and I'm sure anyone who knows and loves her can agree with me on that. She is the most kind, caring, and supportive person anybody could ask for, and she's always there thinking of others before herself. Baxter matches all of Michaela's amazing qualities. He is kind, caring, and he's always thinking of others. He's the calmness that helps guide her and keep her grounded, and he's her safe space. I'm so grateful to be able to stand next to the both of you and witness the love that you two share. I've seen it since the beginning, and I cannot wait to see where life continues to take you.
Don't care what you came from, only what you're gonna do tonight. This is what we came for. Let's find out what we're made of tonight. The way you rock the dance floor, I can feel your heartbeat on mine.